Alright guys, welcome back. Game number 3 between Mouse's Morrow and OGS MC. This time we are on Tal Daramalter. And Morrow is in a bit of trouble. He's 2 games behind right now, so if he does not win this game, then he's actually going to be knocked out of this series between these 2 players. OGS MC has just been in a commanding lead for these past 2 games, just basically with superior engagements and unit composition. Just some nice play all around. Morrow's been doing a great job as well, but just basically been getting a little unlucky. Also having a hard time with his burrowed roach strategy against what MC's been throwing at him. Just as I've mentioned, very difficult to deal with those force fields when Colossus are on the board, and your burrowed roaches, once observers hit play, become not quite as effective as they could otherwise be. We do see, of course, MC moving out right now with that scout, moving out after that 9 pylon. Taking a look at the pylon, MC is going to be going for another expo, going to be going for a forge fast expand. Maybe seeing the forge up here or in this corner. Either way, then going to be getting some cannon, probably just a forge, 1 cannon, going for that expo, and then also getting a gateway up here, and may actually be going for that full wall off with the cybernetics core there as well. So we're going to see exactly what he does. Morrow going to be starting again with the same opening. Extractor first, then pool, getting metabolic boost, and going for an expo. Calling it now. That's just what I'm expecting because that's what he's done so far. Solid build, works really well. Again, Morrow's main issue has just been engagements, dealing with those force fields as well. He just hasn't had the easiest of time getting around those force fields effectively. And then with those Colossus, just kind of raining hell down on his roaches and hydras. We can see right now moving out with the 2nd scout, in fact. So MC sending out a 2nd scout, not satisfied with just the 1. Maybe a little worried that Morrow would be trying to cheese or trying to do something a little bit different. I mean, in all honesty, if he got hit with a 6 pull right now, he would be super screwed. So that's probably the main reason why he sent out that 2nd probe scout, just to check precisely what Morrow was doing. Because again, he doesn't. If he got, I mean, if there was a 6 pull coming right now, we would see our buddy MC in a whole lot of trouble. So here comes that expo. Since he's got that probe scout in there and he sees that there's no zerglings on the board yet, he's not too worried about getting that cannon quite as of yet, although I do expect that sometime in the not too distant future we should be seeing that cannon, and then also going to be seeing that gateway after that. Actually going to get the gateway first. Very, very interesting. So he is just really not concerned at all about early pressure from Morrow. We can see Morrow pulling guys off the gas, getting the metabolic boost, and saving up for his expo. So doing that same thing he's been doing so far in the series. But actually, we do have a drone scout coming on through for Morrow right now. So he's going to get actually fully into the base. That photon cannon, obviously, like we see, not finished yet. So he's going to be moving on in the base. He's going to see precisely what's going on. He wants to check the gas. He wants to check for any additional gateways. But MC is probably going to be holding off on those things for the time being. Metabolic boost 50% of the way finished. We do finally have that expo coming down right now from Morrow, as you can see, a little bit behind the expo of MC. So I'm definitely going to be interested to see if Morrow decides to stick with what he's been doing and just try to hope to get better engagements. I mean, this map is going to be much easier to deal with force fields. You can just see how wide and large and just how open this map is, especially in the central positions. So those roaches, just in general, a roach heavy mix is going to do pretty well, and those force fields aren't nearly as effective. We can see he is coming down with that cybernetics core, also getting this pylon over here as well. Just in case he loses the one. I think that's finishing off that wall off as well. There could be a little space back there. The drone actually still moving around with that scouting, so that he's come up against no opposition yet. Obviously no stalker coming out quite as of yet for MC. He just is unable to get that without that cybernetics core. Yeah, it's pretty obvious stuff right there, buddy. Good job. Good job. Good commentating, Force. So layer coming on through, in fact, wow, just about finished. So very, very quick layer tech. In fact, getting that layer finished before that expo gets up. So let's take a look at what Morrow decides to actually end up coming out with here. What am I talking about? The layer just started. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. It was just a long weekend. I'm a little tired right now. I don't know if you can tell in my casting. I probably sound a little bit tired. I'm just not all with it today. So my apologies, a million apologies. In fact, that's a lot more than just one. Starting up that creep spread coming down over here for Morrow, and obviously very, very necessary as a Zerg player wants to get that vision and all things that come along with that creep. Stalker finally dropping down that drone. About damn time. He got a full scout of the base, but actually, as you can see, MC hadn't really gotten anything telling. He just had that frontal wall off, but no additional structures besides that. So it's probably going to be, not now, but sometime very soon that we're going to see that transition. Probably going to get a few gateways, and then maybe he's going to go for that 6th gate. Maybe he's going to go for that 4-gate robo. That's actually what we've been seeing him do mostly so far in this series. He's been liking that Robotech, obviously, for the use of those Colossus. And a little bit of a mix-up here from Morrow. We can see no Roach Warren coming out, but he is instead getting that speed and the transportation for his Overlord. So Morrow, it looks like he's going to be doing some dropping. Very, very awesome. I like to see kind of switches in playstyle midway through the series. There's that Baneling Nest as well. So Morrow definitely mixing it up here, and this could be a little bit difficult for our buddy over here, MC, to deal with. He might have a hard time. There we go. So, we are seeing those gateways down. Still no Robo. That's probably going to be the next thing I would expect from him. But this upcoming drop could be very devastating. Is he going to come out with another? Nope, pulling that guy back home instead. This drop could be very devastating. 16 Zerglings coming on through. Again, we're going to be seeing that that Overlord speed just finished. We're going to be seeing that transportation finish very shortly as well. Baneling Nest just about coming through. So we're going to be seeing a Speedling Baneling drop inside of the base of MC. And this is a little bit scary right now. I am not sure. MC's going to have a hard time dealing with this. You can see mostly light units. He does have that Stalker as well. But those Banelings can absolutely demolish the mineral line of MC if he's not prepared for it. And here we go, mounting up for the attack. Morrow's getting ready to push in just one moment here. We can see the Overlords making their way on through. Ton of Zerglings streaming on through as well. I'm pretty sure he's cut pro production or drone production. Yes, he has. So just going to be pumping out Zerglings right now. He is committed to this. He's going to be pushing very hard. Banelings and Speedlings getting on up in those Overlords. And here comes the first wave of drops. This is very, very dangerous right now. 22 more Zerglings coming on through as well. So Morrow, here we go, dropping in the main base. And wow, MC had pulled out his units out of his base. Very dangerous. He's going to lose quite a few things before he actually moves in to do any damage here. Baneling's going straight for the Econ there. And that is not good for MC at all. Zerglings just need to be careful staying away from those sentries. Don't want to get force field, actually sneaking right up, getting very close to the sentries. Lots of economic damage going down right now. We do have additional Zerglings being streamed in. It looks like MC actually managed to take care of most of those Zerglings. More Zerglings making their way on through. He needs to be a little careful though. He's actually going to lose these right here. Is he going to pick them up? Yes, he is. So he picked them up, pulled them on down right there. Good job dropping that out right before he lost that Overlord. But we're going to see another pickup here. And actually, I wouldn't be surprised if he went right over here to this Expo and tried to drop some Banelings in there. That can be very effective. Now at this point, obviously MC needs to defend his base, but it'd be very wise of him to try to mount up some sort of a counterattack. Going to be hard with mass Speedling on the board to actually move a small army across though. Part of the reason why this is going to be so effective for Morrow is because even if he just try to move what he has for an army, mass Speedlings can just surround him very quickly, and it just becomes very difficult. Until you get those Colossus on the board, mass Speedling can be hard to deal with even with those force fields. Morrow actually a little supply block from losing the Overlord that was down here, so he needs to be careful about that. Got a few more Overlords coming on through, but this is a big wave coming through next, so Morrow has quite a few units inside of the main base of MC, and here we go. Got to start going to town. Baneling's trying to drop down. Gonna be go straight for those sentries. Nice pop there, taking out quite a few. Dropping down that pylon as well. These gateways are unpowered. And Morrow doing lots of damage here to MC. MC needs to try to get up another pylon. There we go, trying to get down. Nice force fields going down here from MC, trying to cut back on that Zergling surround, but still there's so many Zerglings here, dropping so those Banelings one at a time as well, and mopped up all of those forces there, and this is not looking good for MC. MC is going to be forced to delegate his mining forces over here, but he needs to be careful. He needs this to stay up, and no, dropping them down while the Chrono Boost are still going down on them. So these gateways still not powered. MC is unable to warp in any more units. And look at all these Zerglings. Ton more Banelings coming through as well. This is really a nice play here from Morrow. He's trying to get down those pylons, but he's not able to. And there is the GG from MC. So MC had just been not mining for way too long, even though those pylons were just about to pop, and he could have had some warp in of units. We can see, of course, over here for Morrow, he had a ton more ready to hop right on into the base here of MC. So really nice, innovative play there from Morrow. That's definitely the kind of stuff I like to see. Switching it up, what he was doing before wasn't really working for him. So doing a little change of pace, trying to catch MC by surprise, and he certainly did. So great game from Morrow. As always, guys, if you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll be moving on to the next game in the series in just one moment. And remember, guys, keep watching and keep owning.